Thank you for watching and joining us. This is a couple people were asking me in the live trade room to review the 5-minute Mini Dow Algo optimizer strategy and performance. And again, this is the year to date. So in just a very short order, in the few days of 2018, this is a program that is only doing 2 contracts. So the goal here is that we can always increase our position size, but at this point, for our testing purposes and for trading, we're only doing 2 lots because we have multiple positions on in different markets. All right, let's take a gander at what we are looking at in the performance. We just hit a new high for the year trading 2 lots. Not bad, $3,400 on a small, which this particular 5-minute does hold positions into the overnight session and will trade all hours. So this one, or at the very least, I'll share some of those settings with you. First, we will go up and make sure, just so that you can all see, performance. We kind of wish we weren't taking any shorts in the system, but one of these days we're going to want to have some short positions on. But shorts this year have not worked since January 2nd, obviously. So in that 10-day period, not a bad performance. And it's nice to see that we have obviously made more profits, a 3.49 profit factor on the long trade. So not a bad scenario for an automated system. So that's number one. Number two, let's get through to some of the strategies. As I was mentioning, I said it does trade in the overnight session. However, we go over to format, you'll see it starts at 3:40 in the morning and then ends at 2:30 in the afternoon. So we're only allowing this to take trades, number one, that start from 3:40 a.m. and completes at 2:30 in the afternoon. So what's the issue there? Well, sometimes we get little breakouts that have occurred in the last hour of trading, and this system will not take any new trades outside of that 2:30 in the afternoon and won't take any trades from 2:30 till 3:40 a.m. It does, as you see here, exit end of day. It's turned on false, so it does hold. If it's in a winning position, it'll hold that trade going forward. Now, money management, as you can see, it's calculation on position size is using 3. 1 is position value, $10,000. 2 would be position risk of $1,000. And what that means is it would put us in as many contracts as our margin requirement would allow us if the position risk is $1,000. So let's say the risk is, I don't know, $100. You'd be in 10 contracts, but if you only have 50,000 in your account, so then the one has to override the other. So this is an automated system that allows us to use a position calculated method. Right now we're using stagnant. Position size is just 2 contracts, and that's why it's set at number 3. All right, I'm going to scroll down real quick here, and maximum signals, 66 bars. So cancel this, hit OK. And so all I wanted to point out to you was that sometimes we will get into a situation where on a 5-minute basis, it's only going to hold the trade for up to 66 bars, and after that it's going to get max out of the maximum time period for our profit targets that we've set. So as you can see today, we went, the system actually did go long. It was amazing. It rode this whole thing up, and it had a profit target right here, and which is the yellow line. Again, many of our videos we share with you the orange line is the stop. We can turn that on or off, but if you look at where your long entry is, you know where your stop is, and then you can kind of see what your profit expectations is. So it's kind of funny as the market started to, the momentum was gaining. You'll see we have white line in the sand. It's a white line in the sand. Those are what we call the last conditional changes, and they took over. And then notice what it says here. It exited on a trailing stop feature. So the trade got out because it didn't quite hit the profit target, and it got out. But it started to generate a newer long, and it said, nope, we don't like that. Get out quick. And the system went liquidated the long and then went short again. So we are up at a new equity high since we've been talking and sharing this with you, as the Mini Dow is now at 25,708. Now, The funny thing is that the other day we did a webinar, so maybe you could go on the YouTube channel and look at the webinar where we shared with you the system had an actual long position and it just never got out of the darn thing because the market didn't move. So this is the 5-minute system and it keeps moving up and down, in and out of the trades. But the key is that the equity curve is moving up and it's nice to see that performance. Thank you for watching, and just wanted to follow up with at least the Mini Dow 5-minute contract. Thanks, everybody.